Looks like it's running there. Well, let's see what we can do with it. Anybody hanging out before I call CQ? WJ7CAS. All right, here we go. CQ, CQ, CQ. This is Whiskey Juliet 7, Charlie Alpha Sierra, calling CQ and live streaming to YouTube. My name is Matt, Mike Alpha Tango Tango, and I am located in the southeast corner of Missouri. Guys, jump on in here, spend a couple minutes with me, tell me what's going on in your part of the world, and then go back and listen to what you sound like live over the air on the YouTube video that's running now. Once again, Whiskey Juliet 7, Charlie Alpha Sierra, calling CQ, live streaming to YouTube and listening.
Whiskey Juliet 7?
Yes, sir.
Please, this is Papa Yankee 2 Kilo Quebec. You are 59 here in Brazil. Okay, good evening.
All right, Papa Yankee 2 Kilo Quebec. Did I get that right?
It's okay, it's all right. Please, Whiskey Juliet 7?
That's it. Whiskey Juliet 7 Charlie Alpha Sierra. You are 59 stateside, 59 into the state of Missouri today. Mike Oscar. And my name is Matt. Mike Alpha Tango Tango. QSL?
Okay, Matt. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. It's really a pleasure. Please, is a Whiskey Juliet 7 Charlie Alpha question mark?
Santiago. Sugar. Roger. Charlie Alpha Sierra. Charlie America Sugar. Charlie Alpha Santiago. QSL?
Okay, Matt. Okay, thank you so much. Well, I am returning to 10 meter band. I come back in the last June, but I am learning how to listen the letters. Okay, it's difficult. I forgot. But now I am so young, and I think it's possible to learn again. Okay, Matt. 59 here in Brazil, very strong modulation. Okay, my friend. Whiskey Juliet 7, Charlie Alpha Sierra, Papa Yankee 2 Kilo Quebec. Back to you again.
All right, fine business. Hey. Never too young or old to learn something. So, all right, friend, good to get you in the logbook. Have a great day down there in Brazil. And hopefully we can talk again soon. Papa Yankee 2 Kilo Quebec, Whiskey Juliet 7, Charlie Alpha Sierra. 7-3, my friend. Good DX.
Okay, thank you so much. It's really a pleasure. Please, I am mounting this new setup. I connect the TL922. I think it's 1 hour or 2 hours ago, and I am testing. And for me, it's very important if you can give some information between the TL922 and only the radio. Is possible, Matthew, please?
Okay, well, your radio sounds great, man. Solid 5.9, no problem. Audio sounds really good. So whatever you're doing, keep doing it, QSL.
Okay, thank you. And now I am running only 90 watts with the radio. The radio is an Icon IC7600. The antenna is a 6-element Yagi monoband. Okay, Matt. Can you note some difference between with the amplifier and without, Matt, please?
No problem. Go ahead. Are you? That was without the amplifier, right?
Now the amplifier is out. Okay, is in standby. Now it's only the radio. Okay.
Okay.
And one moment. Now it's with the amplifier. Okay. Now with the TL922.
Okay, your signal came up a little bit, quite a bit, 2S units, maybe 3. It did increase your audio just a little bit, almost to the point of maybe overmodulation, but not bad. So you might want to back the mic down if you're going to run the amplifier. But either way, it was good. You were about 3 S units, and then 3, 4 S units, and you moved up to 7, 8 S units with the amplifier. QSL?
QSL, thank you so much. It's very important to understand if the new toy is doing well here. Okay, thank you so much. Okay, Matt, I appreciate. Have fun in Tamite Ben, and I hope to meet you very soon. Okay, have a nice weekend. Here in Brazil, we have a carnival until Saturday and the next Thursday, okay? And it's a vacation. For us, it's a very, very nice time to have fun in 10-meter band. Okay? Thank you so much, Matthew. 73 and good DX for you. All the best for you and yours. 73. Thank you so much.
Hey, you bet. 7-3. My pleasure, man. Good to talk to you. I hope we get to talk again soon. So keep on doing what you're doing. PY2KQ, WJ7CAS. 7-3, my friend. Ciao, ciao.
7-3, and I appreciate so much your TOZ page, and it's very nice your check, okay, and the antennas, and okay, I see you, and I don't know, in the classical clothes, okay. Sorry my poor English, okay. And the hat is very beautiful, okay. Congratulations. Okay, Matt. 73.
All right, 7-3, my friend. Thank you, and I will check out your QRZ page later. So, all right, enjoy, my friend. 7-3. Anybody else hanging out? QRZ.
Bye. 7-3.
All right, man. It's going to be a tough copy, but we're going to try it. A K6 something call. Come again a little slower and phonetically so I can grab it.
Key Edward 6, Victor Zulu, KE6VZ.
We got it. KE6VZ. How are you today, young man?
Well, not so young actually, but I'm doing great here. You have a very strong signal. And I'm curious about this. How am I going to go hear myself on YouTube? Can you explain that to me? Name here is Colin, Charlie Ocean, Love, Ida, Nancy. WJ7CAS, KE6VZ.
All right, you betcha, Colin. Looks like we talked back before Christmas of last year, the 24th, Christmas Eve, right here on 10 meters. And to hear yourself, you can do it a couple ways. If you go to my QRZ page, click the link to my YouTube channel. It's a video running now, but you can watch it whenever you want. It says CQ 10 meters Valentine's Day Part 2. You're on Part 2 because I messed up Part 1, so we had to start over. Or you can just go straight to YouTube and put in my call sign and find the same video. Now, when you get on my YouTube page, make sure you click the live. There's videos and whatever, but click the live one. It'll take you to all the live videos. And you're at 9 minutes. You probably started at about 8 minutes. QSL?
QSL, I'm gonna go give that a try here in just a minute. That's pretty interesting. People keep telling me my audio is something wrong with it. Does it sound okay?
It's not. I wouldn't say something wrong with it. It sounds a little narrow, maybe, and I would say maybe off frequency, but I don't think that's it. I think it's just really narrow. I don't know what radio you have, or if you can open the bandwidth up a little bit. It just sounds like kind of like an old Turner Plus 3 microphone or a D104, something like that. QSL?
QSL, it's actually a brand new ICOM SM50 microphone, and I'm trying to get it, working with the radio. So far, I haven't had all that much luck, but I got to fiddle with the adjustments. Thanks for the report anyway. I'm sure there's probably other people here who want to get in here. Go ahead.
I'm never in no hurry. What kind of what rig are you running?
This is a IC756 Pro 3, and I got an ICOM amp here behind it. Go ahead.
Okay, I'm not familiar with that. Well, go listen to what you sound like and what other people think. What I think is irrelevant. What you hear on that YouTube video is what I hear in my headset. If I had to guess, I would just try to say widen the bandwidth if you can. Find the setting for transmit bandwidth and widen it up a little bit. It sounds like you're running down around 25 to 2600 hertz. QSL?
QSL line. I have to look all that up. Yeah, this is kind of an old radio. The amp's new, but the radio isn't. And I don't even know how to do those adjustments yet because I've never done it. All right. Well, listen. Thanks for the report, and I'm going to go pursue this, Matt. I'm really glad I gave you a call because I really want to listen to this thing on YouTube. WJ7CAS, here's KE6VZ.
All right, Colin. Well, enjoy. And I wouldn't say it's bad. I can understand everything you're saying. It just all depends on what you want to sound like. So I wouldn't give it a bad report. It's a lot better than some out there, so I don't have a problem with it. But, hey, you go listen and you make adjustments to what you like. So KE6VZ, WJ7CAS in Missouri. Take care, Colin.
Okay, 73, Matt. I really appreciate it. WJ7CAS, KE6VZ, clear.
All right, friend. Take care. Anybody else out there? QRZ.
So Kilo 7, Hotel Alpha.
Man, like 100 of you. I appreciate that, guys. I can only pick one, though. I think I got a KK7 Hoff. KK7HA, did I get it right?
Got it exactly right. Doing real good there, Matthew. Name here is Lloyd. I'm in East Helena, Montana. I am just running on my end fed right now, which is only up at about 30 feet, tapering off down to about 7 or 8 feet. So I'm just running the end fed right now to test it out, see how well it compares. I do have a beam pointed your way. I could point if I needed to, but we're getting through pretty good. Is that correct?
Oh, solid, man. Great signal into Missouri. 5.7, 5.8, no fade at all. No problem whatsoever, QSL.
Oh, QSL, I've got you at a 5.9, so real nice over here, nice and clear. The band is really beautiful tonight. Very little noise. I was just talking with Australia and Chile and just, places all over, and the band is just beautiful tonight. Very good communications for sure. So I see you're running a YouTube kind of a video thing. Can you tell me where I might be, where I would look? I heard you tell the other fella 8 minutes or something like that. So I'm wondering where I might be so that I've never actually heard myself.
No problem. You are at 13 minutes right now. Probably came in around the 12-minute mark. You find it the same way. Click the link on my YouTube page or my QRZ page. It'll take you to my YouTube page. Or put my call sign in YouTube. Either one will get you there. When you get on my page, click on the live part. Look for live videos. It's running now, but you can check it out whenever you want. And this one is CQ 10 meters Valentine's Day 2026, Part 2. I crashed Part 1. I do that often. So you're going to be in Part 2, QSL?
QSL, very good. Well, thank you very much, Matthew. I know you've got bunches of fellas there talking. Just out of curiosity, I just want to switch over to my Mosley TA33 that's also pointed your way and get a quick signal report that way, if that would be all right.
No problem, man. Trust me, I am in no hurry. I would be a terrible contester because I'll sit and talk to anybody for an undetermined amount of time. Doesn't matter to me, so go ahead, my friend.
Okay, so here's on the Mosley. It's up at about 50 foot out there, and it's got to be a 50-year-old antenna at least. And so I've used it quite a bit. It seems to get out nicely, and it's very nicely balanced for SWRs also. Over.
All right. Well, you're going to hear a huge gain on that. So you went from 5.5, 5.7, hanging right in there, no problem on the other antenna, to 10 over S9. QSL?
QSL, yeah. I got 10 over S9 into Chile a little bit earlier. So, yeah, it's a nice performer. These old Mosleys are tough old dudes, I'll tell you what. We get some nasty wind up here, 90 mile an hour, 80 mile an hour winds and things like that, and it seems to just take it and keep on going on. Well, I better let you go. I know there's many people that want to get in here and do just what I'm doing, and thank you so much for the conversation, Matthew. KK7HA, 73s to you.
All right, Lloyd, take care in East Helena, Montana. I used to live in North Idaho, by the way, and I've never had a beam. but they can do wonderful things when you point them at people. Maybe I'll get one someday. I'm running a bunch of wires and stuff. This is a vertical at about 55 feet. So, I don't know. Mother Nature blows the signal where it wants to go, and today I got you. Take care, Lloyd. KK7HA, WJ7CAS. 7-3, friend.
Station.
All right. Anybody? Let's see. I think someone said station, but QRZ. Anybody, anywhere?
Yeah, 207 Bravo Foxtrot Romeo. I just wanted to let you know, tell Lloyd that Scott, K7 VFR, can hear him up here in Great Falls. Go ahead.
All right, Lloyd, if you can still hear it, there's a K7, I think, VFR Scott, and he can hear you. He might have bailed out to go listen to YouTube, QSL.
Yeah, QSL. I'm about, I don't know, probably 100 miles away, 120 maybe. I'm just north of Great Falls, and I can hear him down there. There's not a great copy, but I can hear him in there. Go ahead.
Oh, Roger. What was your call again?
Kilowatt 7, Big Fat Redneck.
Oh, Big Fat Redneck again, my friend. In the big truck, the Mud Duck Diesel Truck Big Truck. Roger.
USL. And usually I don't hear people that far on propagation, ground wave propagation here in Montana. So I'm about 110, 120 miles north of him, and I can hear him in the noise. Couldn't make out what he was saying, but I could hear him at 120 miles. Go ahead.
All right, very cool. A little ground wave action, man. 10 meters hanging out, man. I'm loving it. She's been here all winter. Usually she's a fall and springtime character and a hit and miss in the summer, but hey. And the numbers aren't even great. They're at, let me see, we're at 117 on the solar flux and 60 on the sunspots. That shouldn't be making much of nothing, but here we are. QSL?
QSL, I didn't expect much today. I really didn't. I looked at everything this morning and I went, well, it'll be okay, maybe.
Roger. All right there. Big Fat Redneck in the diesel truck. Take care, my friend. 7-3.
7 degrees, Kilowatt 7, Bravo, Foxtrot Romeo, the Mud Duck in the big truck, back quiet.
Uniform Alaska.
All right, got it. Let me see. Call in, and it was not a strong call, but I'm going to do my best. Indian in Uniform Alaska, come again.
Yes, Kilo Lima 5, Tango Uniform Alaska.
All right, K5 Tango Uniform Alaska. How are you today, young man?
I am outstanding. I appreciate you picking me up today. I hope my signal's good. Yeah, 9 where I'm at, and clear as can be.
All right. Well, I got you at about a 5252. It is what it is. Let me see if this computer will get moving. Maybe. Yeah, she seems to be slowing down. What do you got going on this afternoon?
Well, here in Alaska, we're digging myself out. I did a bunch of snow shoveling. We got several feet of snow here a few weeks ago, so I'm just finally digging myself out. Fairly warm today, about 28 degrees, so we're happy with that, but just enjoying a little bit of radio time while I'm resting.
All right, fine. No wonder it didn't bring it up. My logging system does weird stuff. You're in Alaska, though, somewhere, QSL?
Roger. Yeah, I'm about 100 miles south of...
All right, very good. I'll have to go to your QRZ page. I don't know, Ham Radio Deluxe, anything like out of the country, I don't know why. It's supposed to be all linked up with QRZ and all that stuff, but it almost never gives me names or nothing. I love the software, but this is one of the weak links in it. QSL?
No, copy that. I'm looking at World Radio News. I was looking at their website. I think I'm going to try and log into that and start working with that. I think it's going to work out pretty good.
Oh, very good. TUKL5. The call is Kilo Lima 5 Tango Uniform Alpha, right?
Just Tango Uniform. Kilo Lima 5 Tango Uniform.
All right, thank you for that correction. Let me fix that here. That wouldn't have helped us none. All right, I think we got it in there. We will re-enter it. Fine business. And shoveling snow, man. I used to do that when I lived in Idaho, and I got to be honest with you, I don't miss it one bit. QSL?
Yeah, copy that, yeah. I don't, one more year, and I'm going to retire, and I'm going to spend my winters outside where there's no snow. So that's my plan. Last of the snow, hopefully this year.
All right, very good. Got on your QRZ page. You don't got nothing for me to look at, but that's all right. At least I got your name now. Greg, QSL?
Copy that. Golf Romeo Echo Golf. Yeah, I'm working on that. I just haven't really paid much attention to getting all that stuff loaded up, but I got a lot to put in there, so I'll do that in the future.
All right, and us guys like me, we look forward to it, man. I don't know. I got a ton on mine. That'll keep you busy for a few minutes. Don't got to do all that, but I like just seeing pictures and things you're into. Gives us stuff to talk about. QSL?
I copy that. Yeah, I had a gentleman here the other day I talked to who was in Australia. And he said the same thing. He says, "Oh, you got to load some stuff up. We can go back and forth." You got a good point. I need to get on that.
Don't beat yourself up too much. I got one of them long lists that just keeps getting longer. I mean, it's so long now. I'm actually calculating years, going, I'll never live long enough to finish all this. QSL?
Yeah, I hear that. Maybe that's my longevity plan. If I get so many plans and so many things to do, I don't have time to kick the bucket. I got too many things to do.
That's right. Too many old cars to mess with. Too many things I think I want to do. It ain't going to keep my expiration date from happening because that's a debt we're all going to pay eventually. But maybe it'll make me not think about it so much. I'm too busy to die, Roger.
Yeah, good point. That's a good point. Keep a guy from not thinking about it, that's for sure.
All right, Greg. Well, have a great one up there in Alaska. Don't let that snow get to you. We got some snow here in Missouri a couple weeks ago, and it was a bad deal because we don't have snow plows. We ain't used to that kind of business. It needs to stay up there, not come down here. But it's all gone now. It melted away, and hopefully we don't get any more this year. So, all right, take care, my friend. KL5TU, WJ7CAS. 73, my friend.
Hey, you got to get your call sign one more time, please. You faded out.
Oh, no problem. It's Whiskey Japan, number 7, Charlie Alpha Sierra. Whiskey Juliet, number 7, Charlie America Sugar.
Roger. Appreciate you getting back to me.
Hey, pleasure was all mine, friend. All right, take care, 7-3.
And 7 WT.
All right, I doubled with you. Call in and I think WT. Go ahead.
Yeah, November 7, Whiskey Echo Tango.
WET. Mr. Wet, what's going on, young man?
And how are you this lovely afternoon here? From Missouri, let's see. Muffler Bluff, I know where that's at. Originally from DeSoto, Missouri.
All right, man. Well, the greatest ham radio operator that's ever lived is from DeSoto. At least that's what I kid him about. His name is Steve. Great guy. And, yeah, we've been here since 2021. So looks like, Melvin, you're over there in Arizona, probably soaking up the sun. QSL?
USL. Today it got up to about 65, 67. And that, so we had a little cold front come through and with some rain in that and cooled it. But I guess we got a few more days and then it's supposed to go back up into the 70s. So I'll take that. The 100, 110 stuff's coming too quick. And that, so signal report-wise, you're doing great. 5-9 into Arizona. And that, so back over to you.
All right. Well, you're doing great as well. I logged you at 59 for QRZ, and you're pretty dang close, man. You're a 5.8 right up in there. Great signal, good audio. Everything you're doing good, so keep on doing it. And we got a little bit of a cloudy day, not the greatest, gloomy, rainy. Helps my antennas, though, if it's a vertical, so I got lots of wet ground underneath it, so that'll help boost my signal. So I got to find some positive, QSL.
Yeah, QSL, and that's, we've been out here long enough to be, classified a desert rat and that, so 60-some years, 65 years, 4 years? Nope, 66 years. Came out here when I was 4, so lost a few years there. But anyhow, yeah. So just looking at your webpage here and that, and I like that big clock thing on the wall there. Maybe you can tell me what it is there.
And I just was reading some articles where a guy that wrote that program passed away or something. But running a ICOM 7300 here at 80 watts up to a 4-element 5-band Yagi up about 60 feet there. So back over to you.
Well, you're doing a great job. I got the same rig, and that is the ham clock, and he went silent key on us. It's supposed to keep working till June, I think, and everybody's already coming out with a new version now. I don't know why, but everybody kind of used his, I guess, other than that other one that was really expensive. But man, they're everywhere now. In fact, my logging system did an update, and there's a dadgum hand clock in there now. So I'm not worried. I'm going to let everybody come out with the latest and greatest, and when this one shuts off, I'll pick another one because I do like it. It's a kind of a cool little thing to have in the ham shack here, and it's a very useful tool. The propagation is pretty accurate. I can track satellites. I like to track the space station. I've been very fortunate to talk to them on several occasions, mostly because where I live, there's not a lot of ham, so there's no contest when I get a direct flyby. So if they got their radio on, I can hear welcome aboard. So I like that. And, it just tracks all kinds of space weather. It does a lot of stuff. It'll track FT8 spots. I'm not into that, but it's got a lot of options. Just pick and choose what you want. QSL?
Yeah, QSL. And that's kind of neat. It does more than I thought. And I thought it was just time and propagation and stuff. I didn't realize it did all that. And so, it might have to be something to look into. And that's a program you got to buy, though, right?
This one here, of course, it's pretty null and void now. It was $49, a one-time fee, and then you don't pay for the service. Now I don't know what the new ones are going to be, but I thought, man, it's a little standalone unit that the monitor. There's basically a couple dongles for a mouse and a wireless mouse and a keyboard. That you don't really need the keyboard after you set it up for the most part. It's got a power cable and that USB that goes up to that big monitor, and it just runs off Wi-Fi and does this little thing. It's been pretty reliable. It did go down a couple little times on me, but nothing that a restart didn't fix. And there's a lot of info. There's 100-some satellites you can track if you want. You just pick what you want. I mean, some stuff is of no interest to me. You can track the aurora lights. I mean, there's a lot of stuff packed in there. QSL?
Oh yeah, QSL. Yeah, that's kind of neat. I've had other software and tried this, tried that, and we've been trying the satellite thing for I don't know. We tried it for 2.5 years, and I could always hear them, but I could never work one. And so we even built our own tracker and everything. It was what do they call that? It was a Adreno board project, and that I got off the internet from a guy in Indonesia. And he was pretty cool. He helped me out quite a bit, and I had it working. And but I built mine out of two of the little rotators, two separate ones, and that like for Radio Shack rotators. I got one for what do they call it, azimuth, and one for elevation. And they both come into this little board, and I can get them to turn and everything, but when they turn, the pod that feeds back to the board, it skips. So it may move 30 degrees, but only register like 5. So but if I turn them by hand just a little bit at a time, once I find them in that and just move it just a little bit at a time, I can follow them, but I don't know. For this old man, it's too much of a pain to take both hands and raise it and lower it and turn it right or left, and then talk on the radio too. So we have heard many QSOs, like on what's that, SO50 and AO27, I think it is, and that one, 101 or 501. It's been a while since I've been on them, but we've heard QSOs on the 3 FM birds and that, but never been able to hook up with one, and we've heard the space station quite a few times, so that may be a project I have to take off the roof. I got it on top of my shop, so maybe I can get the kids come over and help me take that down this summer and see if I can't come up with a better system of keeping it calibrated a little bit better there. WJ7CAS and 7WT. Back to you.
Well, yeah, it's an art form to do the repeaters off the satellite. I've never got into that. And those guys are cheating. They got computer software turning their antenna for them and keeping ahead of the shift and all that stuff. I don't have all that. In fact, I shouldn't even be able to do what I've done. Luckily, I'm in a no contest area. Where you at, Tucson? It's just going to really depend when they're overhead how many people are yelling at them and who they hear. I'm out in Podunk, Missouri, so when I yell at them, I'm all alone. And I don't get a long conversation with them because I'm actually using a vertical to do it, and they say you can't do it, but I've done it. And it's just a quick, hey, how are you guys? Signal report and move on. It's not like we're going to have a long conversation anyways. But just a space station. I've never tried to bounce the repeaters out of the satellite. That's a whole nother element, and I think I'd need another antenna. QSL?
Yeah, QSL. Yeah, I've got some homemade ones and that, and they work and everything, and I've hit other computers locally and stuff, and but it's just I was just looking to see. I don't have them. I had them on my QRZ page. I must have taken them off. But like I said, it was all homemade, and I was really getting into it. And that guy, I got his call and everything off a thing and on the internet, and he sent him an email, and he sent me a couple other of his websites. And he's got the, what do they call it, the software. He's got the software program on his, and then while I was playing with this, I kept telling him, I can't get it to turn it. I can't get it to turn it, And then we figured it out that the first program he wrote was for DC motors. He used automotive windshield wipers. And I was trying to use a regular AC television rotor and that, so I don't know, I played around with it some more, and he emailed me, I don't know, about a year later, and he says, I just wrote another one and a whole different thing for using AC rotors. And I checked it all out, and I downloaded it and redid the little Adreno board, and it runs off of that satellite tracking program Orbitron. So I got Orbitron to actually track it and move my antenna, but it skips. It moves 30 degrees, it only registers 5, and so that's the only bug I got to work out of it, but maybe one of these days there. So back over to you.
VA6S7.
Well, yeah, man, I'll tell you, it's a very diverse hobby, so there's always something to do. And in fact, I said never, and I shouldn't say never, but somehow my Elmer, and only because he was willing to spend the time on the phone with me to set all this up, got me on a digital mode last night. I can't say I'm over the moon about it, but it's kind of cool. I don't know how much time I'm going to spend there, but I finally put my little pinky toe into the JS8 thing. Spent a couple hours on it last night. It's slower than molasses, which is good. That's a good speed for me because I don't type fast. And I could see why the kids love it because they just kind of message each other. So we'll try it. I don't know how much time I'm going to spend there, but the point I was trying to make is this is such a diverse hobby. If you get bored with something, you can try that. You can try the satellites. You can. There's always something that to go and do to unbore yourself. QSL?
Yeah, QSL, I agree. That's one thing I like about this. I dabble in a little bit of everything. Years ago, when I first got licensed, I started with the No Code Tech. And my mentor, Nat, he was the one that pushed me into it, Nat, and he gave me my first rig, and that, no code was 6 meters and 10, and he gave me an old Swan 250, which I still have. And I played around in that, and I worked sideband. I worked, I don't know, hundreds and hundreds of sidebands in that, until it started going dead. And anyway, before it went dead, I ended up upgrading. I bought me a Swan 350, which I still have, and we played around with that and sideband, and then I don't know, somebody told me about PSK, which is like that JS8, but I like PSK better than JS8. And that, and anyhow, I worked, I don't know, lots and lots of people on PSK, and that was kind of different, and I've done some FT8 and slow scan TV, and I've done that JT65 stuff, and then the JS8 call. I got into that, but don't know. It seems like there's more, what do you call that? More, there's more
Victor Alpha 6 Sierra Zulu.
Stand by, Sierra Zulu. Go ahead, Mel.
Oh, I thought I heard somebody in there. But I don't know. I mean, I've made, I don't know, maybe 100 contacts on it. But you see a lot of beacons on there, and I guess it's for something. I never really got into it. But I guess it's something for a propagation check. I don't know what they use to look it up to see what they're doing. And unless the program itself tracks it. But I get on it once in a while. It's been a few months, but you're absolutely right. There are just so many different things to do, and that it's a lot of fun. So I'll turn it back over to you. N7WT.
Yeah, to go see where your signal is getting, you go to PSK Reporter. I did that last night, which is, I guess it's cool. I don't know how that works. You don't have to talk to the person, just their station or their computer or something reports. I mean, they were hearing me over into Europe and stuff. At least my signal. I didn't talk to nobody over there, so I don't know. I mean, I guess that does something for somebody. I've just had the gift for gab. I like to talk to people. I don't know, weird, right? Who would get on there? Who would get into radio to talk to people, huh? But we'll try this little JS8 because my Elmer and all his old crony friends are into it. They drug me in there kicking and screaming. So we'll peck away at the computer from time to time. But, I always do a little of this, do a little of that. But I haven't lost the joy of just talking to people. QSL?
QSL, really. And that's, I've been dying to get some 6-meter contacts and that, and I monitor 6 all the time, and there's been quite a few openings on 6 and that, but it's FT8. And I see listing that, and then I go there, up to 313, and sure enough, there'd be a little opening in that, and I go back down and call CQ, and nobody home on the CQ end of it, so I don't know. But, I sure wish 6-meter sideband would come back and that again. Back to you.
Yeah, I haven't had a contact since 2021 on 6 meters, and I love that band. When it's open, it's a fun time, man. I check it almost every day, and yeah, there's been a little digital stuff going on. I'm not interested, but in the phone portion, just been dead. I don't. And this great solar cycle, I'm going. It's gonna go, and it just hasn't gone. But Mother Nature does what she does. Just be patient. And one day you'll turn the radio on and you'll fall out of your chair because it'll be full. QSL?
Oh, yeah, that would be just super there. Yeah, I know. And that's been the way with 10. 10 was bad for the longest time, and then now it's been a lot of fun. But I sure wish 6 would open like 10 does. I guess it don't hurt to wish, huh? But yeah, us too. We like to talk and kind of compare notes, and it was kind of neat. A while back, just I don't know, an hour ago or so, I was talking to a guy that he collects the old drakes, and we were kind of comparing notes. I've got 6 old swans, and he had 5 old drakes, and that, I said, hey, put them together, we'd have a full lake full there with the swans and the drakes. And he was telling me he had a problem, so I give him the name of the spray, that detox that I use. They said he's going to get some of that and try it. So, yeah, it's a lot of neat conversations and a lot of fun there. Back to you.
Now, Roger. So, yep. Well, very good, man. Well, all right, Mel, I got the gray line coming right over the top of me. You're fading on me. And unfortunately, Mother Nature usually doesn't allow 10 meters into the evening. Not for me. I never get that lucky. But I sure have been happy, man. 10's been open and open and open all winter long. That's so rare. I hope these guys that are new to the hobby and have their technician license only or whatever are enjoying it, because it will die and will be gone for a while. So hopefully they get hooked on talking to people and they'll jump to the next level and get their general, because and I know when 10 meters shuts down, it could be a while before she comes back. So, Mel, take care out there in Tucson, and we'll look forward to talking to you again. Have a great evening, young man. N7WET, WJ7CAS. We'll send it back to you and let you wrap it up, brother. All right, 7-3, my friend. Take care. Anybody else hanging out? Q or Z?
Victor Alpha 6 Sierra Zulu.
VA6 Sierra Zulu. How are you, young man?
Oh, really good, Matt. I was curious until you finally gave me the call sign as to where you were, so I looked you up here. I know we worked before. My name is Andy, and you're the absolutely only signal on the band here. You're about a 5.5 to a 5.7 with me. I do have the big antenna pointed right at you here, but we're having quite an aurora happening, and the band died, and I saw you were the only signal on the waterfall up here because of the aurora. QSL?
Okay, well, I don't know if that is good or bad for you, but I'm sure glad to talk to you again. Looks like we've talked 3 times before, so we'll put another one in the book. And, yeah, not much going on in Missouri. The gray line's coming right over the top of me, so I'm not going to get to play very long either. So thank you for shouting at me, my friend. QSL?
Okay, very good, Matt. I'm not going to hold you because I've just been called for dinner, but no, I just wanted to let you know. I was curious as to where you were, being the only signal on the band up here. It's actually, I think the whole spectrum's going to die. This is a big storm that we're going to have overnight here, and as the aurora is just approaching, it's just east of us right now, so and it'll probably fully engulf Canada. So we'll probably lose the entire spectrum like we normally do up here. Okay, listen, thank you, Matt. Again, I'm sorry to interrupt. I just thought I'd ask where you were, but then you gave your call sign, and that kind of looked you up, and I saw where you were. So thanks again, and enjoy what's left of the opening. Over.
All right, my friend. And I logged us both 59, if that matters to you, but you are 5'9", peaking 10 over at times. So You're doing a great job, whatever you're doing, and I don't know why I'm the only one. I'm not doing nothing spectacular. 500 watts out of a vertical at 55 feet. That's all I'm working with. So take care, my friend. VA6SZWJ7CAS. 7-3, buddy.
Yeah, okay. Well, I think my antenna is doing most of the work because I'm only giving you here about 50 to 60 watts. So. But like I say, on the waterfall, you were absolutely the only signal on the band because we had a shortwave fade out up here, and I go, who the heck is that? So I was listening to you for a while, but when you gave your call sign, finally I looked you up, so you answered the question right there. 73 WJ7CAS, Victor Alpha 6 Sierra Zulu.
All right, friend. Well, see, it's your fault. You pointed that big antenna right at me, so you get what you get. All right, 7-3, buddy. Take care. We'll talk to you again soon, hopefully. 7-3. All right. Anybody else out there? Oh, there goes my pen flying across the desk. Anybody else out there? QRZ. Oh, don't make me call CQ now. Anybody, anywhere. Whiskey Juliet 7, Charlie Alpha Sierra, QRZ.
Victor Echo 7, India Echo Foxtrot.
Juliet Oscar.
All right, we have a few of you in there. Let me just grab the first one off the line. Victor Echo 7 call. Come again?
Victor Echo 7, India Echo Foxtrot. And I have this strong suspicion that I have talked to you before because I recognize your voice, over.
Well, I'm going to find out here in a minute. I can't hide from nobody. I can't sneak up on nobody. I'm too big, and I have a voice that only sounds like me. So there you go. And come on here, you slow moving. Yep, we've talked a couple times before. Not once, not twice, but now we're on the third one. QSL?
Yeah, Roger. I'm sorry I'm a little slow here in returning because I've got some icing on my right hand because I did an operation yesterday. Let me just get your call sign again because I have not been able to type everything. If you don't mind, Whiskey Juliet 7, and then just give me the rest, over.
Charlie Alpha Sierra, Charlie America Sugar, close air support. Now, that's subject to change. We're going to drop the S off the call. We already put in for that a couple weeks ago. But the FCC, like any other government entity, they move really slow. But for now, the S is still there, QSL.
Yeah, Roger. That's great. Nice talking to you, Matt. And, yeah, we've talked a number of times before, and it's nice to hear you. I heard your voice, and I recognized right away Stan here in Abbotsford, over.
Yep, that's right. I can't hide from nobody. I got a unique voice, and in person, I'm too big to sneak up on anybody. They say I got a voice for radio. That's good, because I got a face for radio, too. Nobody's putting me in no movie, QSL.
Yeah, Roger. I had to have a little operation on my right hand, trying to fix a trigger finger, and that's not because I like shooting, although I do like rifles, but I had to do that a couple days ago, so now I have my right hand on ice, trying to do everything with my left, Matt, over.
Well, you're going to have to get proficient at Vox, For many years, I fought the Vox thing. And sometimes it's a pain if I cough or set something down loud. But when I'm doing YouTube and trying to log everybody in and switch screens, it is a blessing. So it took me a long time to figure out how to get, the anti-Vox right and everything. But once you get it, it's a pretty handy thing. I don't even mess with a key switch no more. QSL?
Oh, yeah. By the way, you're a solid 5 and 9 here. Conditions are a little bit up and down, but I hope I'm getting there okay, Matt, over.
Oh, solid, brother, solid. I logged you at 59 for QRZ, and I didn't even really lie. You've been 5.9, peaked over, gone down as low as 5.5. It's not you. Mother Nature's up and down, but you're a solid 5.7 average, and audio's strong. No trouble hearing you. QSL?
QSL, Matt. Any driving these days, or you're taking just a break, over?
Oh, no, man. Last week was a week, boy. I usually don't work that hard, but I ran my butt off, and the XYL's all happy because it was a big money week. But I think I ran about 2,700 miles last week, and I did that in about 4.5 days. So I was moving. I am tired, so I'm trying to relax and enjoy a little RF therapy. QSL?
Oh yeah. Well, I'm running here my usual 100 watts into that four element tri-bender up about 60 feet high, and but yeah, we seem to have a good skip between us here, and I also have a good skip towards Michigan and Illinois as well. I don't know, it's probably two perfect hops between here and there. But it's so nice talking to you, Matt. I just heard you there, and I thought of saying hi. And remembering our first QSO, and just glad to hear you, and that everything is okay. And I know there are other fellows there that are probably trying to talk to you, so I don't want to hold up too much. Back to you, over.
No problem. You know me, man. I'm never in a hurry. So, yep, I got a room full of you. I always do really well into Canada and California. Sometimes I do well everywhere, even the Northeast. Just depends on propagation. But I don't know what it is about my location. But California, well, all the West Coast, really, even Oregon and Washington and Canada, man. So I just got a pipeline into that area. QSL?
Yeah, that's what it sounds like. You know, I've got some good propagation towards the different locations here as well. But of course, depending on what time of the year, right? When conditions are just right, I also have a really good direction towards. Of course, I'm on the west coast here, towards Australia and Japan. But today I was hearing some stations, and I was able to, a couple of days ago, I was able to contact Sierra Victor 9 in Crete. And today I heard Zulu Sierra 2, Alpha Bravo Echo in South Africa. So that was a good little contact on 15 meters. But, you know, it's a funny thing, you know, bands are kind of open, but it's a little noisy too, but the K index is not that high, so I'm not sure exactly where the noise is coming from, over.
Yeah, the numbers aren't high, the solar flux isn't high, but she's just doing her thing. So, hey, I act like I can figure it out, but let's be honest with each other, we don't know. Mother Nature's like any other woman, we'll never figure her out. She's going to do what she wants to do. QSL?
Oh yeah, I remember you telling me that the last time. Hi.
Yeah, that's it, man. And the funny thing is, this vertical I'm running, I think I can't prove it, but she got hit. We got hit by a tornado. Man, it's been almost over a year ago, and I got to get out there and fix it. But my vertical is leaning east, so I call it the Leaning Tower of Pisa. So she's got a takeoff angle to the west, west and northwest, which would be right towards you. Not that you can make a vertical a beam, but she is leaning a little bit. Now, does that help? I have no stinking idea, but that's what I'm working with, QSL.
Yeah, I'm not sure. If you had, let's say that there were radios pointing in one direction, then I guess you would favor that direction where the radios are, over.
I really don't know, but I'm going to straighten it up because it just looks funny. My antennas, they shouldn't even work. I got my 80-meter V I'm using as a guy wire to pull that mast back over. It's out of a big mess out there. I'm going to do it this spring. I got to get out there. I got to fix that vertical. I got to get it straightened up. I got to fix the V. 15-meter antenna got ripped down. My 538-foot loop got torn down, my 160 loop. So I got a bunch of antenna projects I got to fix. So, but for now, we're just rolling with what we got, QSL.
Yeah, but it's sounding good. And, of course, you have a great voice on radio, and your setup works very nice. And, and by the way, I have been in Leaning Tower of Pisa, and that was back in, 1986. A few years ago, you know. And it was very interesting because you walk inside, and then you have it's like a tube, of course, and you have the spiral stairway going up, and you have these different floors that you can go out. And what happens that the higher you go, the little bit scarier you get. And back then, you could just walk there, and those rings around the tower, there are no railings, nothing. And as you walk around that ring, outer ring, of course, you are leaning more and more towards the outside. If you're not careful, my friend, if you, God forbid, a little kid or something just running there, you just fall from up there. But now I think they have changed things over.
Or don't go up there if you had a cocktail or two. That could be a bad day. No, that's what I love about ham radio. I talk to people that've been there. I will probably never set foot in there. You never know. It's not on my list, but I got to talk to you. I haven't been in any. I've been in the Arch, of course, in St. Louis, the Arch, the big Arch in here in Missouri, because I live here. And I've been to a few places here, but never been to the Leaning Tower. But you have, so now you gave me the 411 on it, QSL.
Oh yeah, I think they have used some kind of hydraulic. I can't remember. I'm not sure now. How did they do that? But they used some kind of a counterweight system under the tower to just keep it from completely falling over, because it was getting very close to that point of no return. So they worked on that. Now, I don't know if they allow tourists up there anymore, but up on the very top, there were this kind of wooden saddles for the I'm not sure how you call them, but they look like wooden saddles for the bells. But of course, I don't remember seeing the bells. I took pictures, but that was back in '86. Over. Oh
yeah. I guess if they'd have left it alone, she would have probably fell over by now. But it's a worldly icon, so they got to keep it, even if they can't let people up in there. I mean, well, I guess you could let it fall over, but that would just almost be sad. So I'm sure that they've got some way, they've got some support under there, so it kind of just stays leaning and doesn't go anymore and doesn't fall over. Roger?
Yeah. Yeah, it was very interesting. Of course, that whole area is just full of, there's a big church just very nearby, and there's this a grass field all around it. It's quite interesting. But of course, it's a little bit, I was a tourist, of course. I was in a music tour, and but still, you're a tourist, and so that kind of takes a little bit away when you go to a place and there are so many tourists around. It looks a little bit. It's kind of hard to describe. It would be nice if you would go there and there would be very little people. There would be a little less, not artificial, but that touristy commercial feeling to it is something that kind of takes a little bit away. But the architecture itself and the history behind it, that is unbelievable. Absolutely. I should have pulled your QRZ page up earlier. Now I remember you. Anybody that's got a fish, I can remember. And I might have, I don't want to say, but I do this all the time. I love your car there with the antennas. Now, my XYL, no radios. That's not her thing. In fact, I always joking, I got her a new Expedition about a year ago, and I'm all, well, I got to mount a radio in here. She's all, no, you're not. So I might have taken your picture and sent it to her and said, I was thinking about an antenna like this. Oh my! If I did that, it would be taken down, and she'd get a Sawzall out. It would be over before it started. QSL? Oh yeah, and imagine with the capacitance hat. Yeah, I mean, I had fun. I still have the antenna, but I need to install I have a Land Cruiser. Not Land Cruiser. What am I saying? A Highlander. I have a Highlander, and we bought a new in 2019. So I need to install. I need to make the mobile installation there. But my wife, is, she's having some second thoughts, and no, I'm gonna drive this one here, and because I've been wanting to get a pickup truck. I've been always wanting to have a nice, 3/4 ton pickup truck with that I could put a nice camper, and then I could go do some photo activation or go up in the mountain somewhere and just have some fun with the radio and maybe do a little fishing. But I'm looking at the prices of pickup trucks, man, and I'm not too excited about over.
Oh, yeah, it's crazy, man. That Expedition I bought my wife was ludicrous. Luckily, we were able to buy it and use it as a tax write-off for our business, or I'd have never done it. Sometimes I'm locked in a time warp of 1990, so prices don't make any sense to me. And, hey, also, I'm running live on YouTube again. And, you got your address gone, so I got you up there this time. I checked, I remembered. And your address ain't up there, so you don't have to worry. But you can show your friends, and the video running is, what do I call it? CQ 10 meters, Valentine's Day 2026, but part 2, because I messed up part 1. I want to get you a timestamp if you want to screen record that. 1 hour, 1 minute, but you've been in here about 10 minutes, so probably start around the 55-minute mark somewhere. And as always, you're sounding good here, sounding like a 10,000-watt station. Make sure your friends hear that part, QSL.
Oh yeah, I love that, Matt. That sounds great. And just as you were talking, you mentioned about your XYL. My XYL just came down here, and she's looking interesting. Today is Valentine's Day. Happy Valentine's, by the way. And I think that I should be doing something with my XYL instead of talking on the radio. Over.
Oh, I'll let you get to that. I'm lucky. My wife will not celebrate Valentine's Day. If I got her something, she'd be mad because she wants me to get her stuff just out of the blue, not on a day that the world tells me to do it. So I'm off the hook on that one. So to each their own. I'm not going to hold you to that. I'll let you get to your XYL and all that stuff. And great to talk to you again, my friend. Have a great day up there in Canada. Go make that little lady happy, and I'm sure we'll talk again. So Victor Echo 7, India Echo Foxtrot, WJ7CAS. 7-3, Stan. Take care, buddy.
Yeah, 7-3. It's really nice talking to you again, and hope to catch you again on the air there. WJ7CAS from the 7IF, 73.
All right, take care. All right, anybody else hanging out? QRZ. Well, 10 meters she is slowing down, but before I call CQ, anybody, anywhere, Whiskey Juliet 7, Charlie Alpha Sierra, QRZ. Man, I'm going to need a preamp for that one. Hold on a second. Let me see if I can do it here. Was there a Whiskey 6 call? I'll do my best. No, I'm sorry, friend. I just can't do it. All I can get the Whiskey 6 out of there. I don't have any noise, so turning the preamp on doesn't really do much, and you're less than an S unit, so I am sorry. That's the way conditions roll sometimes, but thank you for trying, and have a great day, whoever you are and wherever you are. 7-3, my friend. All right, anybody else? QRZ. All right, I think I heard, was there a KVH call in there, Kilo Victor Hotel?
Victor Alpha 7 Mike India.
All right, I struck out there. Mike, let's do this call. I think it had a 7 and a Mike India or something. Some call like that, come again.
Victor Alpha 7 Kilo Mike India.
All right, Victor Alpha 7 kilowatt Mike India, QSL?
Correct, yes. I didn't get your call.
All right, my call is Whiskey Juliet 7, Charlie Alpha Sierra, Whiskey Japan, number 7, Charlie America Sugar. I barely got you, but I got enough of you. I think I can do it. Looks like we've talked a couple times last year in December and September, and good to get you in the logbook again. I'm going to log you at 5959. You're nowhere near that, but that's what I'll put in the log for QRZ if you need it. Your real signal is, I don't know, 3 less than 1. But we'll see what we can do with it. Back to you.
Well, I think I'm coming in from the basic Canada South End. The problem came on since we paid a lot of it.
All right, brother. Only getting bits and pieces of that. Mother Nature is shutting down. The sun's going down. The gray line's on top of me. I got all kinds of battles to fight here, but thank you for yelling at me. Have a great day. God bless you. And yours, Victor Alpha 7 Kilo Mike India, WJ7 CAS. 7-3, man. Ciao for now. Anybody else? QRZ.
Kilo India 7.
Kilo, November 6, Delta X-ray, Kilo.
X-ray Kilo. If you want to stand by, let me grab this other one. He beat you off the line. Kilo India 7 call. Come again?
Kilo India 7, Whiskey Delta Charlie. Name here is John. I'm up here in Whiskey Alpha, Washington State, along the West Coast. Beautiful signal today. I heard you a little while ago talking about your antennas leaning. Yes, doing a good job for you.
Yeah, well, I'd rather be lucky than good anyway. So very good. I punch this in. There we go. I'm guessing somewhere in western Washington. I hail from North Idaho. Worked in Spokane, Washington for about 21 years. As a semi-truck driver for UPS. And, of course, we left in 2021. But, yeah, it looks like we talked back in, man, it's been a while. Dadgummit. It's coming up on a year, man. Where you been?
Hey, I've been here. I've been there. I've been a little bit of everywhere. And, you know, I just happened to jump in here, like I said, listening on you and bounce back and forth between here and 15 meters. Trying to find a conversation to jump in there. And, yeah, I'm a retired CDL person myself. 2020 kind of made, I got spoiled during that time frame, but after they lifted all the restrictions, it seems like all the crazy people started driving again.
Oh, yeah, that and the introduction of the automatic transmission opened the floodgate for all village idiots to operate a commercial vehicle. It's scary out there. You should see what I see. It's not pleasant. All right, John, you're up and down. Logs you at 59.59. We got it done, and I'm going to take that as a win because I'm struggling here. The sun has set. The gray line is past me now, and Mother Nature usually don't play very well with me at nighttime on 10 meters, but I'm glad to get you before I lost you. So KI7WDC, WJ7CAS, 7-3, and back to you for the final.
Okay, well, I'll put a little helping on there for you, so make it a little easier for you. About 400 watts now. But, yeah, anyways, you know what I mean on the crazy people out there. I know what you mean on the crazy people out there. And, yeah, I decided to hang up my CDL at that time. I had a perfect drive record. I didn't want to spoil it. So anyways, hey, you have a beautiful day out there, and enjoy it. And come back one more time. You're calling a little slower for me. I'm not that fast in the noggin anymore. I appreciate it. So I get you in here. You are 5-9 and coming in here sometimes in the red zone. 7-3 KI7WDC.
All right, man. I appreciate that bump. That did help me out. So very good. Yeah, we just keep on keeping on until we get these kids out of the house, and then I'm going to come up with Plan B. I don't know what it is. Call sign. Here we go. Nice and slow phonetically. Whiskey, Japan, number 7, Charlie, Alpha Sierra. Again, Whiskey, Japan, number 7, Charlie, America, Sugar. QSL?
QSL. Appreciate it. Anyways, have a good one. Well, I'll get you in here. And, yeah, like I said, I didn't look to see if we've had a QSL before, but you say so. Hey, it works for me. 7-3. Have fun. We're going to have fun out here in the Pacific Northwest. And, if you were over in Spokane, I bet you drove Highway 20 at one time or another over to the West Coast. I'm at the gateway of the North Cascades over here on the west side. 7-3, KI7WDC.
All right, brother. Yep, I kind of know where you're at, man. And, yeah, I don't say so. Trust me, my memory ain't that good. The logging software says we talked before. And I'm just going to go with it. So it says 315.25. I don't know if that's true or not, but that's what pops up on the screen. So we'll roll with it. Take care, John. KI7WDC, WJ7CAS, 7-3, friend. All right. Let me see. Was there, I don't know if you're still there, but I got something wrote down the end of a call. Yankee Kilo, you still there?
Kilo, November 6, Delta X-ray Kilo.
All right, Kilo, November 6, Delta X-ray Kilo. QSL?
That is it. My name is Rob Romeo Oscar Bravo. I'm in Central California, about 35 miles south of Fresno in Hanford, California.
All right, very good. I grew up in California. That's been a long time ago. Not nowhere really near you, but I grew up in the foothills at the bottom of Donner Pass in a town called Grass Valley. Well, actually lived in Nevada City, but whichever. Nevada City, Grass Valley, California area, if you're familiar with that.
Seems like I had some ancestors that went through there back during a real cold spell.
Yeah, we might have all had some, well, I don't think they made it that far. They were trying to get over Donner Pass, and, yeah, well, you know the story. I don't think they made it to my side of the mountain. Not all of them, anyway, QSL.
That is absolutely the truth. Hey, you're coming in here to a 5x9 completely on top of it. You're 9 over the floor, so you're sounding great. I usually don't get much work to the north, but you're coming in just very nicely tonight. Your signal jumped right out.
All right. Well, I'm not in the north, man. I used to be when I lived in Idaho and in California, but I am in Missouri now. Mike Oscar. I've been down here since 2021, so I'm in the southeast corner, just a little bit above Arkansas, in a big town called Poplar Bluff. Trust me, it ain't big, but that's the name of it. QSL?
Well, even going to Missouri, that's a great run. So I'm happy that you're coming in this strong, and I've been playing with my antenna all afternoon, trying to figure out how I can make it pop a little more. And boy, if this is any indicator, I'm quite happy.
It's doing a fine job. Looks like we talked once before. Where was it here? 10 meters. All right. It's been almost a year, man. Oh, just a few more days, and it will be a year. Looks like we talked February 28th of 2025. So good to get you in the logbook again. QSL?
Sounds great. I'll be adding you in the logbook as well. And it's very nice to talk with you. Man, I can't believe that we're able to work 10 this. You're in the dark already, and I'm getting there.
Oh, yeah. Well, you know, I was just telling someone, Mother Nature's like any other woman. We'll never figure her out. Usually by now I am done. Yeah, it's dark outside. The gray line has not approached. It's approached, overcame, and it's heading towards you. So I'll take what I can get, man. I mean, I got all this stuff in computer programs and ham clocks trying to figure her out. I never get it. It just makes me think I'm doing something. QSL?
Yeah, I just kind of got into this hobby as a retirement. I always wanted to do it since I was a kid, and I'll tell you what, every day I keep reading, and the more I read, the more confused I get. But probably about the time I go 600 toes up, maybe I'll figure something out.
Well, maybe. I haven't been doing it that long, but we've been at it coming up on a dozen years or so, and we're having fun, man. My Elmer just dragged me into the digital mode. I said I'd never go there, and last night I was down on JS8, and I don't know if I like it, but it's something to do. I was just talking to somebody. I mean, you can work satellites. You can, man, if you get bored of talking, which I never really do, but if you did, there's plenty of other stuff, man. Ham radio is a pretty vast hobby at this point between all the digital modes and everything out there to do. QSL?
Yeah, sometimes I feel like I'm just scratching the surface. Well, I've gone onto your site on QRZ, and I'll be popping you in here in a minute. And thank you very much for talking with me. Man, I just can't believe how clear it is. WJ7CAS, this is Kilo November 6 Delta X-ray Kilo 73. Take care, Matt.
All right, Robert. Take care, buddy. I'm also, if you're interested, I'm running, I don't know if you heard, I'm running live on YouTube. So if you want to hear what you sound like, no problem. Either put my call sign in YouTube or click that link on my QRZ page. The video is running now, but you can watch it later, tomorrow, next week, don't matter. Just click the live videos, look in the live video folder. It's CQ 10 meters Valentine's Day Part 2 because I crashed Part 1. And bear with me here. Let me get you a timestamp to make it easier to find. 1 hour and 15 minutes. You probably came in around the 1 hour, 12-minute mark. QSL?
Yeah, I just popped it up right now, and man, you're sounding great coming across the speakers here. So, yeah, I can hear myself wonderful.
All right. Yeah, there's a little latency, so what you hear will be in a little bit of delay, but it looks like you found it, and when we're done, you can just back it up and hear what your station sounds like and go from there. QSL?
Well, thank you very much. That's great. I can't say I've ever done that before, but I'll give it a listen. Thank you very much, and we'll talk to you very soon.
All right, Robert, take care. Enjoy the video feed. I do it for you, not for me. Trust me, it's kind of a little bit of work for me because I'm switching screens, trying to log people in, keep the YouTube feed from crashing. But, I have fun with it, and people seem to like it. You can go hear what you sound like over the air. A little bit clearer. I use some good filters, pull it right out of the HF rig, and it's a better representation than an SDR, in my opinion. So enjoy it, my friend. KN6 DXK WJ7 CAS 73, my friend. All right, let me get back here. I don't know how long I can keep this going, but we'll keep trying. Anybody else? QRZ.
Kilo Whiskey 6, Romeo
Kilo Oscar 6, Foxtrot Oscar Victor.
All right, we got a few of you in there, man. I just got to grab one. I can only grab one. Kilo Whiskey 6, Romeo something. Come again.
Roger. Kilo Whiskey 6, Romeo Oscar November.
All right, KW6, Ron. Did you get lucky? If your name is Ron, I'm going to say there's no way you landed that call without a vanity. Roger?
Roger. It is a vanity call sign. The name is Ronaldo. And I waited for that call sign to come available and put my bid in, and luckily I was able to snag it there. So it is, and what can I say? I am very, very lucky.
Yeah, that's a cool call, man. My call is a vanity, and I've had it for a long time. It is changing. I just put in for a different vanity call about 2 weeks ago. It hasn't gone through yet, but we're dealing with government workers here. I'm just dropping the S off the call. So the goddaughter gets the boot. But the DX stations and a lot of people seem to struggle with that S, so I decided, all right, I'll just switch it, and so it'll just be WJ7CA. I'll be able to phonetically say Captain America. I guess that'll kind of be cool. But it hasn't happened yet, so if you're going to log it, you better put the S in there, QSL. Uh-oh, did I lose you all together? KW6, Ron, WJ7CAS. Oh, brother, that could happen fast on 10 meters. Look at that. Well, Ron, I lost you, brother. I think I heard you maybe a little. You fell down in the noise. I've actually overstayed my welcome on 10 meters. I don't know how I'm pulling this off because the sun has set. But thank you, Ron. Logged you both of us, 59-59 for QRZ, and hopefully we can talk again with better conditions. Take care, my friend. 7-3. All right, we'll do a couple more calls, and I got to get out of here. Whiskey Juliet 7, Charlie Alpha Sierra, QRZ.
Kilo Oscar 6, Foxtrot Oscar Victor.
All right, KO6, FOV. How are you, young man?
Well, I'm not so young, but I'm doing well. You're 5'9", almost plus 10 here in California.
Don't hold your breath. I was with another guy in California, and he fell completely off the map. Looks like we got a Barry in Copperopolis, California, and we have talked one time before back in September, so good to get you in the logbook. What do you got going on this afternoon, Mr. Barry?
Well, I spent some time today cutting weeds and keeping them under control, and let the goats take care of the rest. Over.
All right, well, sounds good. And, man, you got a stellar signal into Missouri. Logged you 59, and I didn't even lie, man. You are right there, 5'8", 5'9", and I think you might have hit the red, QSL.
Roger. Well, you are hitting the red. You're almost going plus 10 on the peaks, and yet I'm only running 100 watts into an off-center fed dipole. Over.
Well, we got a direct line. We got a pipeline. I'm running a vertical at 55 feet. We're doing a little more than the 100 watts. We're doing 500-600 on peaks, but, I mean, we're not getting carried away. I never run big power on 10 meters. You just don't need it. Just enough to be heard. QSL?
QSL, QSL. Well, I don't have an amplifier. I can only run up to 100 watts. Yet I'm finding it seems to work pretty well in the 7 months I've been working HF. Over.
Hey, I many years with no amplifier, worked the world, and it's just a progressive hobby. At one time, I couldn't afford an amplifier. Now I got 3 of them. I'm not sure how that happened. In fact, I told my Elmer, he still doesn't have an amplifier. I said, I'm going to give you one of these. So I think I'm going to give one to him because a guy don't really need 3 dadgum amplifiers. But I bought them up. People getting out of the hobby, a silent key thing, those things, and I just kind of collected them, and they're sitting here. I usually just run this AL80B. It's my favorite. I have an AL82, and that'll do a pretty good amount of power. It'll do over 1,500 watts if you wanted to. But it's just a little bit noisy, so I don't really run that one. This AL80 will do a kilowatt without even trying, and that's all I ever really need. QSL?
QSL. I think if I ever get an amplifier, I'm looking at 500-600 watts. Is a nice sweet spot for amplifiers. Over.
Oh, yeah, that's all you really need. But I would make a suggestion. Get you something that'll do 700 to 1,000 and run it at 500. Leave yourself a little headspace. You don't want to run it full tilt all the time because, especially if it's a tube amplifier. Solid state, you might be able to get away with it longer as long as you don't mess up. But leave yourself a little headroom. Like I said, this one will do a kilowatt. I seldom run it there. I'm usually cruising at about 500 watts, so she's not even working hard. The little tube will last forever, Roger.
Roger. Yeah, I would lean toward tubes only because I think they'd be more forgiving if SWR goes up on you rather than a solid state amp. Over.
Oh, absolutely. And I have an antenna tuner in line, and I have 9 antennas, and they're all tuned to where I use them, so the tuner doesn't do anything, but what it does do is everything's hooked to it, and if I mess up and forget to switch antennas or something, it unkeys the station. I call it the dummy load. It's a dummy load for me. If I do something wrong, it fixes it. Roger?
Roger. Yeah, I would lean towards getting an external tuner if I got an amplifier. Right now, the radio I'm using has an internal tuner that does well with the antenna I'm running. Over.
Yeah, when you get an amplifier, you can't use that no more. You have to do all your tuning post-amplifier. In fact, don't use the tuner on the radio at all. Now, my tune button is hooked to the external one because it's all auto-tune, but you want to use the tuner after the amplifier. And to each their own. I prefer tubes. I think they sound better. Now, that can cause arguments, but that's my stick on it. Nothing wrong with solid state, especially if you're not really into audio or anything like that. They're easy, but you got to be careful with them. They are, like you said, they are not very forgiving. So, mind your P's and Q's, or you will blow the transistor. QSL?
QSL. Yeah, that's my thoughts, although I probably could be capable of repairing it if it did happen to blow. But I like the idea that you don't blow it in the first place. Over.
Exactly. Now, I have to manually tune the amplifier, but they do have some new amps. They're pretty expensive. They're tube amplifiers, and they're auto-tunes. I don't know how they do that, but they do it. They're out there. I see them on DX Engineering, so that would be kind of handy, I guess. I'm not going to be buying one of those anytime soon because I have 3 amplifiers. I don't need another one. And them things are running, boy, oh boy, they're pushing, they're $5,000 plus. QSL?
QSL, although a good solid state amp with a built-in tuner is almost $4,000 or $5,000, so it's kind of a wash. Over.
Exactly. Now, I don't have anything fancy. The amps I have are all the Ameritrons. Of course, MFJ's out of business, so you can't buy those anymore unless you find them used. And I got an old green box laying around here, the old SB200. But that's a pretty rocking little amplifier. It'll get right with it. It'll do 500-600 watts, no problem. But she gets a little warm, man. You're going to have to get in your Speedo if you're running that one. QSL? QSL.
Yeah, right now, I'm just running the radio, and it's an ICOM 756 Pro 3 that I picked up used, and then I have 2 other radios that I haven't played with yet. Over.
Oh, well, it sounds great. Sounds great. I've never ran that radio. This is an ICOM 7300 version 1. They got a version 2 out there. They call it the Mark G2. It's got a few more bells and whistles. I look at it, probably won't be buying it because this thing just does everything I want to do, and I've had it since it came out, man. This radio's, I don't know, 6-7 years old, and it has just been rock solid, and it has never given me one issue. QSL?
QSL, yeah, this ICOM, it's pretty old. I think it's got to be close to 25 years old. It's still working very well. Picked it up off a family of ham that went silent key. His wife was going to keep it and get her license, and then she changed her mind, and I had first choice. Over.
All right. I had, what was my first radio? My Elmer let me use it when I first got going in this. And I think it was, what was that called? It was a 706 Mark G2. That was a cool little radio for back in the day. I mean, for its time, it was a great, still great radio. As a lot of people still love those radios. I'm not sure familiar with what you're using, but I did have a 706 Mark G2 QSL.
QSL. Yeah, my other two radios I haven't even played with. One is a Kenwood TS2000, and then I also have a Kenwood TS430. I haven't decided if I'm going to keep all of them. I may keep one as a backup. Over.
Yeah, my Elmer's a big Kenwood guy. I just think they sound a little different. I can't quite put my finger on it. Sometimes they almost sound off frequency. Not all of them. It's kind of a pig and a poke. Some of them sound perfect. Some of them sound a little wonky. So I don't know if I'll ever have a Kenwood. He loves his. He's what did he get? A 590 SG or something like that. In fact, when I bought this radio about 6 or 7 years ago, he had to get a new radio. So he went with that Kenwood, and I think they're still selling. I think it's a 590 SG, and he loves it. Doesn't have the waterfall or nothing, but he doesn't care for that stuff. So I guess he's pretty happy with it. QSL.
Yeah, mine doesn't have a waterfall display either, but it does have a spectrum display, which I do like. Over. Exactly,
and actually, on his you can plug one in the back or something, so you can get that if you want. Looking at your QRZ page here. Race 19 series. Looks like you used to do a little racing back in the day, maybe, QSL?
QSL. Yeah, I drove for 14 years, and then I transitioned into being a corner worker, which I still do today. And right now, my son has the car, and he got his competition license, and now he's starting to race it. Over.
Very cool. I dabbled in a little bit of drag racing type stuff. Man, it's been 10, 12 years ago. And I didn't do it long, but it was with diesel pickups. Well, we got them to go pretty fast, man. I had a diesel pickup that would run 11 seconds in a quarter mile, and that's moving for an 8,000-pound four-wheel drive truck. QSL?
Yeah, that's pretty darn fast for something that heavy. I did some drag racing as a teenager. I had a 64 Fairlane that had a... I'm trying to think of the engine size, but it was a small V8, and it would do 12 flat in a quarter mile. Over.
Yep, those diesels are very powerful. It's kind of funny. They're slow at the 8th mile. So we used to bracket race, and you'd line up against it, whatever Corvette. My most memorable one was an R8 Audi, very fast, very expensive car. And 8th mile looked like he had me by 6 car lengths, and there was no hope. And I beat him by a second at the end of the track. And a second in a quarter mile race, that's like stopping to eat lunch. QSL?
QSL. Yeah, that's a lot. I used to do a lot of quarter miles, 12 flat, and the only car I couldn't beat was my friend's Barracuda. Over.
Oh, very good. There was only one thing I couldn't usually beat out there at the track, and believe it or not, of all things, it was a snowmobile that had been modified to run a quarter mile asphalt. And let me tell you something, blazing fast. It was like 8.5 seconds. I mean, that snowmobile with that big track was unbelievable. I don't know how the guy held on. QSL?
I'm not sure I'd want to be in something without some protection around me. I mean, you're basically sitting on a motorcycle in a fence, over.
Yeah, I wouldn't be doing it, and the XYL wouldn't have none of that. So, anyways, we hung up the drag racing, we hung up the dirt bikes, and it all came from the XYL with the hands on her hips staring at me. You know the routine.
Well, my XL loves racing, and I'd still be doing it today if I had the money, over.
Oh, yeah, it isn't cheap, man. I had some sponsors back then, thank goodness. But, that's all days past, man. Now I just hang out with the kids, work a little bit, and play on the radio. QSL?
QSL. Well, I've only been doing the radio for a little over a year. Only been doing HF for about 6-7 months, over.
Oh, you're doing a great job, man. I have the gift for gab. I can talk and talk and talk. But my Elmer, somehow, I don't know if I told you or listened, but he drugged me into the digital world last night. I'm not sure I'm really into it. But since I took all the time to set it all up, he's got me down there on that JS8 in here. When 10 meters dies out, I think I'll go down there and peck on the keyboard and see if I can get anybody. It's slow as molasses, so I don't have to worry about being fast. That's for dang sure. It's like AOL, but worse. So it takes forever to send a little message, so you got plenty of time. Like I said, I don't know how much I'm going to like it, but we'll give it a go. QSL?
I hear you.
QSL, I haven't thought much about digital. I do have some friends that they love it. They say, hey, you can make contact when everything else is dead. But I do pretty well so far on just HF voice, over.
Oh, yeah, I just like talking, but that is true. In fact, I was able, I don't want to go into bore you too much, but you can see, there's a site you can go see where your signal was getting in, even if people didn't answer you. And 20 watts, man. I was all over Europe last night and everything, so you don't need a lot. It's very, very narrow. We're talking hertz, not kilohertz. So your little signal can go a long ways, kind of like CW. CW can still go further, but for being able to integrate a computer and everything, you can make very long-distance contacts, if you want to call it that. You're just typing to each other. But anyway, you can make really long contacts with very minimal power. QSL?
QSL, although doing voice and only 100 watts, my furthest contact was South Africa at about 12,000 miles, over.
Oh, yeah, I have South Africa in here today. So 2 of them, actually. So you could do that. It happens from time to time. And, man, I think I worked the world daggum on 100 watts in a wire before I got more antennas and amplifiers. So I'm not selling the voice port short. But I would say the digital mode is probably more reliable overall day-to-day operation if you're into long-distance contacts, which I'm really not, honestly. I'm not a DXer. I'll talk to DX stations, but usually it's just signal report and see you later. Usually there's a language barrier, and that's cool. I'll talk to anybody, but I like carrying on a conversation for more than 30 seconds. Roger?
KJ7 LUK.
Roger.
Hey, Jerry, hold on, bud.
I like doing some DX, but I'm more of a POTUS station hunter. Special events, which generally is confined to the U.S., but I will talk to DX stations if I can hear them. And that's been the biggest problem, is hearing them well enough to make a contact, over.
Absolutely. Well, all right, Barry, I'm going to get on out of here. I've got an old crony up in Idaho yelling at me. I want to say hi to him. Plus, I got a band shift issue here. I'm not sure what happened. Someone popped up about a KC away, and the QRM is terrible. But thank you for yelling at me. Good to get you in the logbook again. Take care in Copperopolis, California. KO6FOV, WJ7CAS. Back to you for the final, my friend.
73, and I'll say goodbye and catch you down the log.
All right, brother man. Take care. God bless you and yours. Hey, Mr. Jerry, how you doing, bud?
Well, I was busy talking on other frequencies, and the conditions changed, and it kind of went dead, so I turned the dial, and I says, hey, I know that fellow.
Oh, man, you found me. I can't hide from nobody. Yeah, we've been doing had pretty fun here. I had to do a lot of work earlier today, then we came back in here, I've been doing this, let's see, how long have I been on now? Hold on. Hour and 34 minutes, according to the YouTube feed, and then I had about an hour before that, so I've been here and here doing my normal thing, yapping away for 2 hours. You know me, the gift for gab, QSL.
Yeah, but it's awfully good gab, I'll tell you that.
Well, I try to have fun and be courteous and good to everybody. I do my best, QSL.
Your best is superior to a lot of us, Roger.
Well, what are you doing, young man? Are you up at the cabin? Now, I talked to you earlier, right? Yeah, let me think. My brain's slow. Yep. You were going to go eat lunch and take Susie to the cabin. Are you up there now?
That is tomorrow.
Oh, tomorrow. Well, I had the story right. I just had the wrong day, so I get half credit, QSL.
No, I went out in the woods and cut a semi-dry pole for a walking stick that I'm going to give to my granddaughter. She likes those things, and one with character, Roger.
All right, very cool. So nothing for Valentine's Day. You and Susie going to do that tomorrow, right?
That is correct.
Well, nothing wrong with that. I'm not allowed to do Valentine's Day. My wife would come unhinged if I bought her something because she says it would mean less than nothing. It's a day that I'm supposed to do it. Which, hey, to each their own. I'm not saying if you're into Valentine's Day, I'm not knocking you. Just my XYL, she don't want no part of it. She wants me to get her flowers or do something nice for her on a random day in a random month that's not tied to nothing, Roger.
Well, first day of hunting season.
Hey, now, let's not get carried away, Jerry.
I know. I was thinking maybe May Day or something like that, but we don't want a May Day involved. What is that? The day that, I think it's in May, 1st of May, somewhere around there. Just get her a buttercup or something. I don't know. Most ladies like a flower.
Well, yeah. Or the day before duck season, not the opener of duck season, Jerry. Would you bump your head, man? Don't say that so loud. She might start thinking stuff. Yeah, we'll do it in May, June, July, but not September. Well, there's teal season in September, so that's only 2 weeks. I guess we could squeeze it in there. But nothing between November 1st and December 31st. She's all she can do to drag me in the house for the holidays during that time. QSL?
Plus, she's too busy packaging meat.
That's it. We're not going to go hungry here. We're not going to go hungry. She don't mind, actually, like Christmas Day and Thanksgiving Day. We go out hunting, but, we do all the dinner stuff in the afternoon, so nothing's happening at 3 in the morning when we're getting up. So we're back usually by noon and take a little nap and then do the festivities. QSL?
Oh, copy that. Something else, one thing I'd like you to do, because I want you to report on the look on her face. I want you to say, hey, Jerry says hi to you.
I'll do. She remembers you. In fact, I was just telling my daughter, you remember Jerry? No. I go, yes, you do. You drew him a picture, and he still has it. It used to be on his fridge. I'm not sure where it is now, and she's all, okay, I kind of remember that. So she still remembers QSL. Of course, she's a teenager now. A teenage girl. Pray for me, please.
Multiple times I have.
Oh boy. She tolerates me. She's a good girl, super smart, but teenagers, man, they don't want to be bothered, I open the door, hey, how you doing? And I greet her with, get out. So, hey, we do the best we can with it, Roger.
Oh, she's a sweetheart. Knowing you, she treats you with great respect.
Yeah, she's pretty good to me, but she is going through her phase. She just likes, she's low maintenance, man. She just leave her alone, and she's happy. Straight A student, actually over an A, 4.3 GPA. She got an A- once and wanted to have a meeting with the school board to protest. So my son, on the other hand, we're just trying to get him to graduate. Just get D's and we'll be happy. But she's on the other end of the spectrum. Super smart. She got brains. I don't know where she got them. Not from me, QSL.
Well, I think your boy is too. He's probably just bored because there's nothing there that really causes him to try hard.
Well, that is true. He's a smart kid, man. He's a lot like me. If we're interested in it, hey, we'll do it. We'll do the ham radio. We'll figure it out. But if we're not interested, no, we don't care. Which kind of sucks for school because half his grades are A's because he's into it. The other half are like barely scraping by because he could care less. QSL?
Oh, I understand that one. I can't go any further than those thoughts because it brings back memories, Roger.
Absolutely. Well, and you still got your kids. One of them there. I forget how many kids you have, but your daughter's there with you, right? Keeping an eye on the young man.
Oh yeah, she's my emergency person in case I fall on the floor and don't get up.
All right. How many kids did you have? Just the one, or I don't remember?
I have a boy and a girl, plus 2 more boys that I took in when they were young. Their parents, one of them parent died of cancer. I took him in. The other one was kicked out of his house because his dad found a new girlfriend, and I raised them both up through high school, got them their driver's license, and got them set up for life.
Well, there you go. That's why I knew Jerry was a good guy, man. That's why I keep talking to you. No, just kidding. You're a great guy. You still keep in contact with them all? Phone, email, stuff like that?
Oh, yeah. One of them's in Casper, Wyoming. I talk to him all the time. The other one's in Marysville, Washington. He doesn't stay too much involved with me. A different drummer, I think, but we still just flat do get along, yes.
Well, that's good. That's all you can help boss for. I mean, life happens and people go their own direction, and you still got contact with them. One of them there with you, the daughter, that's great. And one of the grandkids lives with you, right? So you got plenty of company.
That I do. And neither one of them wants to get involved in the radio. I was trying that for a bit, but no interest. Roger?
Yeah. Well, hey, maybe get the granddaughter or son, whichever. Maybe try the digital modes. Get in this JS8 and see if they like that. I don't know. Yeah, most young people aren't into it, but hey, that's all right. I'm sure one day when I assume room temperature, they'll come in here and look at all the QSL cards and stuff, and I don't know. They'll think of their old man. They act like all that's dumb, but the wife tells me when I'm gone and their friends come by, they're constantly coming in the shack that he's showing them stuff. So we know they think it's cool. They just don't want to admit it. Roger?
Boy, you got a point there, Roger.
Oh, all kinds of little stuff to look at in here. All right, Jerry, I'm going to give a couple more calls out. There ain't much happening on 10 meters. She is dying out, but thank you for yelling at me. Have a great evening. God bless you and yours. Give Susie a big hug and a kiss for me tomorrow. And we'll put it on you again soon. We'll call you on the Echo link if nothing else. So, Mr. Lucky in Sagal, Idaho, KJ7LUK, your friend in Missouri, WJ7CAS. Take care, old friend.
You bet. I did check the 2-meter antenna today. I saw nothing wrong. My SWR is fine with it, so I don't know what has happened. Maybe, I don't know. We'll see. Maybe there's some moisture involved or something. But my SWR is fine on it, so I just am not receiving and getting signal out like I used to. I'll figure it out one of these days. Maybe after the sun comes out. Of course, then I'll be busy doing other things. Anyway, have a great evening. Give your kids a hug and tell your wife that she's great for sticking with you. Roger, take care. KJ7LUK.
All right, Jerry. Be good. Be safe, my friend. Yeah, well, maybe take that antenna and get it off the ground more than 6 feet. I know you. It's probably out there hanging on the fence. Send that grandkid up to the top of the roof and tell her to mount it up there, and maybe we'll hear you. Hi. All right, old man. Take care. God bless you, man. Lord loves you, and I love you. We'll see you. 7-3.
You bet, Matt. I'll not interrupt anymore. Bye-bye. KJ7LUK.
Well, you're not interrupting, and you interrupt any time you want, man. Take care, buddy. All right, anybody else out there? QRZ.
Whiskey Zero, Oscar India Tango.
All right, Whiskey Zero call. Come again?
Whiskey Zero, Oscar Tango.
All right, one more time, the suffix only. I got Whiskey, Oscar, or Whiskey Zero, Alpha, Tango.
Whiskey Zero, Oscar, India, Tango.
Oh, OIT, okay. There we go. Well, that looks like 2 O's. I better put a line through one of them. So, Whiskey Zero, OIT. How are you today?
Hey, I'm doing really good. I'm operating out of Sparks, Nevada. I'm up on top of Hilltop with a wire. And so how's my signal report? and I need to get your call sign. I didn't quite get your call sign.
No problem, man. Your signal, I'm going to log you at 59 for QRZ because I'm too lazy to change it. But you're a solid 57, no problem. And I am located in Missouri, Mike Oscar. Looks like we got a Carl, Sparks, Nevada. My name is Matt, Mike Alpha Tango Tango. Call sign, Whiskey Japan, number 7, Charlie America Sugar. That's Whiskey Juliet 7, Charlie Alpha Sierra. QSL?
Okay, I think I got Whiskey Juliet 7, Charlie Alpha.
Yep, Charlie Alpha Sierra, Sierra Santiago, CAS, Close Air Support, which that is going to change. I'm dropping that S because it's difficult to get, as you can see, but we're waiting on the federal government to move my call sign along. So it's coming up. It'll be Whiskey Juliet 7, Captain America. But for right now, we need the S on the end. Santiago, QSL?
QSL, okay, I got you. Whiskey 7, Charlie Juliet Sierra, is that correct?
Nope. Whiskey Japan, number 7, Charlie Alpha Sierra. Whiskey Japan, number 7, Charlie America Sugar.
Okay, I got you now. Whiskey Japan 7, Charlie Alpha Sierra.
You got it, Carl. Ding, ding, ding. I know it's a mouthful, man. We're working on a new vanity call to help you guys out. I hate to give that call up, man. I've had it so long, and once I put in for the new one, I realized, oh my goodness, I got to change so much stuff, and I got to change the call sign here in my logging system, Echo Link, JS8. It goes on and on and on, man. But we'll get it done. We'll get it done. Sparks, Nevada, man. I was born in Reno, Nevada. Never lived there. Grew up over the hill in a town called Grass Valley, California. But Mom went up there gambling, I guess, and I decided I was going to make my entrance. QSL?
QSL, yeah. Reno's a great place. We're about 4,700 feet, and I've been here since 1983. And I grew up in Overland Park, Kansas. I'm a transplant up here in Nevada, but it's a great state. I've had a good time since I've been up here. And yeah, you know what it's like. It's a pretty cool place.
Yeah, it was great. I was hatched there in 1972, a kid of the 80s, just over the hill in Grass Valley. Been gone quite a long time. We left in the 90s, moved around a little bit, came back for a minute, then we spent about 25 years up there in North Idaho. And then in 2021, we ended up down here in Missouri. That's a real long story short, but that's the gist of it. QSL?
QSL, yeah. I ran all over Kansas City, Missouri back in my 20s. I know that whole town like the back of my hand. And some of the best people in the world come out of the Midwest.
That's what brought us here. That's the one and only alluring thing that got us to the Midwest. We do like it, though. We do like it. No complaints. I mean, everything wants to bite you. There's a little humidity, and those tornadoes aren't the funnest to be around. But at the end of the day, we're pretty happy here. QSL?
QSL, I got you. All right, hey, my grandson would like to say hello to you. His name's Tyler. Can he come in here for just a minute?
Oh, of course, man. Of course, man. Abso-stinkin'-lutely. Hello, Mr. Tyler. How are you doing?
Hi, I'm Tyler from Dayton, Nevada.
What was that, my friend?
Dayton, Nevada?
Yeah, I am in Missouri, Mike Oscar. So, yeah, I see you're in Sparks, Nevada. Looks like you're the grandson. How old are you, Tyler?
12, about 11 days, about to be 13.
All right, well, when you get older, you won't be counting. You'll want to go backwards, but enjoy that, man. Very good. I got a couple teenagers at home. I got a 16-year-old and a 14-year-old, and I couldn't get them near the radio if I paid them, so congratulations to your grandpa. And, hey, if you want to hear this conversation, help him find it on YouTube. We're running live on YouTube right now. Click the link on my QRZ page or put that call sign I gave him into the search engine on YouTube, and you'll find it. It's CQ 10 meters, Valentine's Day 2026, part number 2. And you guys are going to be, let me find you here. Hold on 1 minute. Help him get to about the hour and 49-minute mark. QSL?
QSL, thank you.
Absolutely. You guys have a great day out there in Sparks, Nevada, and thanks for yelling at me. Enjoy 10 meters while she lasts. I'm surprised I'm still going here. It is dark out here. The sun has set. I'm sure the sun is still out there, but not here. We are 7:30 at night. So, all right, take care, young man. Take care of Grandpa. You guys have a great day. Roger?
73.
All right, 7-3. All right, Carl, well, thank you, man. Thanks for letting me talk to your grandson. You guys go check it out on YouTube. Screenshot that, save the memory. And we'll put it on you again, hopefully. So W0OIT, WJ7CAS 73. Back to you for the final.
Okay, thank you so much for the call, and thanks for visiting with my grandson. I really appreciate that.
All right, I got most of that, man. We cut it off right at the right time because Mother Nature just slammed the door on us, man. That's the way she's going to go. We'll take a couple more calls, and then I got to get on out of here. I don't think Mother Nature, I'm surprised you let me play this long. But before I bail, anybody else, anybody anywhere, QRZ.
Kilo Foxtrot 6, Papa Juliet Whiskey in San Diego.
All right, man. Big signal there. A couple of you in there. Appreciate all you guys. I got to pick one, though. Kilo Foxtrot 6, Papa something. Come again?
Kilo Foxtrot 6, Papa Juliet Whiskey in San Diego.
All right, man. What's going on in San Diego? Probably nice warm weather. Don't tell me about it. It's cold and rainy here, Roger.
Oh, roger that. Yeah, well, it's a pretty nice day today, but tomorrow's going to rain like cats and dogs. You don't need any cats or dogs, do you?
Absolutely not. Are you kidding me, man? You think I'm joking, but I got a Great Dane, I got a Mastiff, I got a Black Lab, and we got what is that little stinking thing? Oh, a Frenchie Bulldog. So that's all the dogs we got. And then we got about 15 cats. None of them come in the house, by the way. But they do keep the snakes away. So snakes and all kinds of little critters out here in the middle of nowhere, Missouri. So I got all the cats and dogs I need. QSL?
QSL. What's your call sign?
My call sign is Whiskey Japan, number 7, Charlie Alpha Sierra. Whiskey Japan, number 7, Charlie America Sugar. QSL?
QSL. Loud and clear. 5 by 9 for sure. For Missouri, you're putting out a great signal. Are you running power?
We're doing 500-600 watts. We're not getting too carried away, man. I'm just getting lucky. And you're right in there. I logged you at 59 for QRZ already, but you're right in there, 5758 QSL.
QSL, okay. I'm going to put you in the log too and get you a big star.
All right, I do appreciate that. Got a great sound and signal coming in here tonight. I'm also running live on YouTube. If you want to check that out, you can. If not, that's okay too, but click that link on QRZ. Video is CQ 10 meters Valentine's Day 2026, part number 2. And you're going to be towards the end of it here because I'm about to wrap it up. Where are we at? We're an hour and 52 minutes in. QSL?
QSL. Well, 73's then. KF6 BJW. I'll be clear, and I'll be looking at QRZ to find you there.
All right, brother, man. Take care. We get to that YouTube page. Make sure you click live to find the videos. You can watch it now, watch it later. Either way, you will find it. So, all right, friend. Well, take care, and look forward to talking to you again. Let me get back over here so I can see your call. KF6PJW, WJ7CAS, 73, friend.
Okay, my friend. Have a nice day and a better weekend.
Absolutely. Take care. Anybody else? QRZ.
Kilo Bravo 6, Mike Bravo Whiskey.
And California Pipeline tonight. KB6, Mike Bravo Whiskey. How are you, friend?
Not too bad, Matt. Not too bad. We've talked before, so I'll just touch base with you. See how you're doing today. Tony here, Tango Oscar November Yankee, in Los Angeles Basin. Roger.
Yeah, I got you. Yeah, we've talked a couple times, man. I'm blessed, brother. I'm blessed. All is good. God is good to me. The family's healthy. I don't have one thing worth complaining about. QSL?
Roger. Well, I've learned in the long run it doesn't do you much good. You just got to move on and go forward. That's the way you got to do it. I won't hold you up here, but I did want to touch base. I could put you in the log again. WJ7CAS, KB6 NBW.
All right, Tony, we got you, man. 5959, that's what I'm logging you in. You're solid, man. You're right there. 5859, no problem. Stellar audio. Rip the knob off, don't touch nothing. You sound great. Roger.
Roger. You always got a good signal out here. Always have a good signal. Take care, Matt, and have a good one. Hope to talk to you soon again. 73.
All right, 7-3, my friend. We do the best we can. Nothing spectacular here. We just try to do it the best we can. Take care, buddy. All right, anybody else? Anybody anywhere? QRZ. All right, I'm going to give one last call. This is it. Last call, man. The band's dying. And, all right, what time is it? Oh, man, 7:30. I'm going to see if that XYL might feed me something. So, last call. Whiskey Juliet 7, Charlie Alpha Sierra. Anybody, anywhere, QRZ.
Whiskey X, 56, Echo, India.
Oh, man, a couple of you down there. I'm going to just do it one more time because I couldn't pull any of you out there. So, be as loud and proud as you can. Last call, QRZ. Oh, I think the band shut down on me. All right, guys, I'm going to bail out of here. I tried, but a couple calls I could hear. I could barely hear you. And the band shifted, and I got someone a couple KCs above me, making it tough. So I'm going to go ahead and get out of here. You guys have a great Valentine's Day. Thank you for allowing me to play. Take care from your friend in Missouri. Whiskey Juliet 7, Charlie Alpha Sierra is QRT.
Kilo Foxtrot 6, Echo Sierra Delta.
Oh, we can get you in real quick. Kilo Foxtrot 6 something. Come again?
Yeah, Kilo Fox 6, Echo Sierra Delta. Hope you're doing well, Matt. It's Romeo Echo X-Ray, Reno, Nevada, over.
All right, my old hatching place, man. I am doing well. I have no complaints. Good to get you in the log again. We've talked quite a few, well, let's see, with 3 times anyways. All this year, no, last year. We have one this year and a couple last year. So good to get you again, Rex. QSL?
Yeah, QSL, it's good to hear you. I've just been sitting here playing with a computer, listening in, and off and on, going out and waxing the snow shovels, getting ready, over.
Oh, that's a 4-letter word. No snow. We did get some snow about 3 weeks ago. It was not good for us. We don't do well with it. And I don't miss it, man. I grew up in the snow over there, just over the hill from you. Lived in North Idaho for 26 years. I got my fill of snow. I don't even own a snow shovel. QSL?
Yeah, QSL, I can understand that, but I lived in Burbank for 42 years. We didn't have this long, cold winters, but I like the hunting and fishing up here, so I retired and moved here, over.
All right, fine business. Well, worst places to live, no doubt about it. I made my grand entrance to this planet in Reno, Nevada in November of 1972. QSL?
Yeah, QSL. My father was born here way back when, so he'd bring us up here all the time. We were kids, over.
Well, there you go, man. We used to go up there when I was in my teens. I don't know what we thought we were doing up there, trying to get into the casinos. So I spent a little bit of time in Reno. Never lived there. Grew up over the hill, like I told you, in Grass Valley. But Reno's cool. They say biggest little city in the world. QSL?
Yeah, QSL's getting kind of run down. I tell people that come here, don't go, if you're staying downtown, don't go outside after dark, over.
Yeah, stay inside the casinos and enjoy the shows and the food and all that ding-ding-ding noise if you're into all that stuff. But, Reno's never been the greatest place to roam around late at night, and I'm sure it hasn't got any better. QSL?
Yeah, QSL, especially along the river there, so you got to be careful where you go and the time of day, but it's actually really not that bad, but what can you do, over?
Well, you just keep on doing what you're doing, enjoy what you can enjoy, and is the hunting and fishing still good around there?
Well, it's usually pretty good. I didn't get out this year. I've been, my hip is bone on bone. I got a hip replacement coming up in a couple of weeks. I can't wait. This pain is killing me. It'll be glad when it's over and done. But the hunting fishing is great, over.
Well, absolutely. And as soon as you can, do the exercises they tell you, and you should be fine. I've known a lot of friends that had hip and knee replacements, and as long as they do what the doctor says, everything works out pretty good. If they don't do it, well, then they end up back in there with a big old mess. So, even though all the stretches and stuff they're probably going to tell you to do seems like really boring, just do it, QSL.
Yeah, that's a Roger. I can understand that, but when they told me I'm gonna have to use a walker and I got to get something for the bathtub, a seat for the bathtub and a raised toilet seat, all kinds of crazy things. Over.
Hey, you know what? No one said getting old was going to be easy, QSL.
Well, that's a Roger. Yeah, there's no squatting down, no bending over, no this, no that. They're already starting to fill me in, so doesn't sound like fun, but when it's all said and done, it'll be great, I'm sure. Over.
That's right. You'll be back out there catching those fish again. We got your QRZ page up there. Looks like you got a little rainbow trout. I can't really see either that or a cutthroat. Either way, beautiful fish, QSL.
Yeah, QSL, and that's actually one of the smaller ones that I've caught there, but works for me. Yes, you are correct. It's a rainbow trout. Over.
All right, yeah, I didn't see any red underneath him there, but your hand's kind of in the way. But very cool, man. I always love catching trout. QSL?
Yeah, QSL, yeah, I haven't been able to take my boat out either because I'm not sure, well, you know about Pyramid Lake, man. You catch some huge, the Lahontan cutthroats in there up to 20 pounds. Over.
Holy smokes, I'd have to go chase them. I lived in Idaho on Lake Pend Oreille. They called them Kamloops because they came from the Kamloops string up there somewhere in Canada. But they were big rainbow trout, lake rainbow trout, and they would get up in the 20-pound range. And you talk about fighters, man, they'd take 200-300 yard runs, jump out of the water. Quite exciting to catch, QSL. Yeah, Mother Nature just slammed the door on us, Rex, man. I'm surprised I've been able to hang in here this long, to be honest with you. But glad I could get you before I couldn't get you, and good to talk to you again. And hopefully get that hip replaced and get out there and have fun out catching fish again. So take care, my friend. KF6 ESD WJ7CAS 7-3 for the final, if you're still there, brother. All right, my friend. Take care. Anybody else left out there in the world of sound? QRZ. Last call. Anybody, anywhere. WJ7CAS, QRZ.
Whiskey Hotel 6 Echo Yankee.
All right, we had a couple of you. I think I got this right. Whiskey Hotel 6 Echo Yankee?
Roger. The name here is John. Juliet Oscar Hotel November. Location, the island of Kauai, here in Hawaii, QSL.
Oh, you lucky dog. You're probably going to tell me it's warm and you've been sitting on a beach and all that stuff, QSL.
No, negative. Actually, it's a little cool because it just got done raining and it chased me out of the yard. I was working in the yard trimming black plants, so go ahead.
Good, because if I'm miserable, I want you miserable. I'm just kidding. I'm not miserable, man. I'm blessed. All is good. But it ain't that warm. It's in the upper 40s. I think it might have got 50 today. It's kind of a doomy, gloomy, rainy day. I had to do a few chores, and then I've kind of hibernated in here to the ham shack, which that's a good place to hang out if the weather's bad. QSL?
QSL. And I'm sorry, I didn't catch the call sign. I was just tuning by, and I heard the words last call, so I figured I'd jump in. Go ahead.
Well, I'm sure glad you did, man. My call sign is Whiskey Japan, number 7, Charlie Alpha Sierra. My name is Matt, Mike Alpha Tango Tango, and I am located in the state of Missouri. Mike Oscar, QSL?
Roger. Matt, Whiskey Juliet 7, Charlie America Sierra, Whiskey Hotel 6 Echo Yankee returning. You're about a 5-5, about a steady 5-5 at the moment.
Yeah, I got you about the same. I cheated and logged us both 59-59 for QRZ if you need that star. So I contest log everybody. Hi. But your real signal's right in there, 5-5, and I'll take it because the sun has set here and I shouldn't even be able to play on 10 meters, but hey, it's like any other woman. We think we got her figured out, and she'll do something different tonight, QSL.
There you go. That's a perfect example. Yeah, it's been running pretty much all day out here. I got up about 7 o'clock this morning and had breakfast. Came in, just turned the radio on just to see what was happening, and 10 was going. So I spent a few hours working different stations. Went outside, did some yard work. Came in for lunch, took another break, worked a few more on 10, went back out, and here I am again.
Well, I sure do appreciate it. I mean, I've talked to Hawaii many times in the past, but I don't get you guys that often. So, hey, I'm sure you call CQ, you'll get a big pileup. That's one of the benefits of living on an island. So I'll take them when I can get them. So I'm glad to get over there in the middle of the ocean on that rock, Roger.
Okay. Well, I'll tell you what. Yeah, we do get kind of popular at times. People will call. They won't leave you alone. But hey, that's the price of living out here in the middle of nowhere, in the middle of the ocean. But hey, we love it. We like working out there and helping everybody get Hawaii. Especially the guys that need us for their last state. That's always a good one I enjoy doing. I mean, a lot of guys help me get my WAS on 9 different bands, and I appreciate every single one of them. And if I can return the favor to anybody, hey, I'll do it. Go ahead.
Absolutely, man. That's why it wasn't but about 3 or 4 years ago I finally got a logging system and copied and pasted QRZ. I am not a paper chaser. Don't really care about it. I just like talking to people. But, man, everybody wanted me to confirm this and that. So I did it for them, and I still do it for them. I got no problem with it. I got a couple little banners on my QRZ page purely by accident. Trust me when I tell you, I didn't chase any of them. But I copy and paste every day. So if that helps somebody, awesome. I don't really care if it helps me, but I'm just there to help them. QSL?
QSL. Yeah, I did paper logs way back when, and I lost a whole bunch of them from 92 to 82. I'm sorry, 92 up until 2002. Yeah, I lost a bunch of them when the last hurricane came through, and tell you what, paper doesn't hold up very well with water. Go ahead.
Absolutely not. I got a bunch of those paper logbook things. Now, one day I sat down, I go, okay, I'll transfer all these into my logging system, and nope, that lasted 5 minutes. I said, this is not happening. So anybody pre-2024 is out of luck. Although there's been many of them send me, please confirm, and I send them back. Send me the info, I'll put it in. But I'm not transferring all that paper into the computer. It's just not happening, John.
Yeah, when I got back into it, in 2020, I started. I got myself actually a used desktop and started doing it. So yeah, I'm kind of way behind. I mean, I don't mind at all. I'm definitely enjoying the hobby. Go ahead.
Oh, absolutely, man. And I type slower than Granny Goose. So if I was to try to take all that paper and put it into the computer, man, I would be there forever. Oh, this is not going to happen, man. So all I can do is move forward, and I log everybody and copy and paste over to QRZ. At least I tried Logbook of the World a few times. I had such trouble with it, I gave up on it. I hear they got it fixed now. Maybe I'll look into that again. But most people need the QRZ, and that's good enough for them, Roger.
Oh yeah, I finally had to get a friend over here to show me how to get Logbook of the World set up correctly, and so I do it because I get a lot of guys that ask me for it. So it takes a few minutes out of my time in the evening. I'll do it. I try and do it every day if possible. That way I don't get too much of a backlog. But hey, Matt, hey, thanks again. I know you're getting ready to leave. I'm not sure if you have to go somewhere or just that the band might be closing up on your side. So we won't keep you, just in case there's a couple others out there that want to get to you. Been a pleasure. Enjoy the contact, and have yourself a great weekend. Whiskey Juliet 7, Charlie Alpha Sierra, Whiskey Hotel 6 Echo Yankee. Been a pleasure, Matt. Aloha.
All right, John, have a good one over there in Hawaii. You're the last spike on the fish finder. I'll give a couple more calls, but 10 meters, she might have finally just said we're done and shut the door. But thank you for yelling at me, man. Always good to talk to someone over on the island. So WH6EH, WJ7CAS73, and something I don't get to say very often, aloha, my friend.
Okay. Yeah, just change the suffix to Echo Yankee. Echo Yankee, then you got it. But no problem there, Matt. Take care, and your signal's holding out strong, so I don't doubt you'll catch a few more. Aloha.
All right, brother. You know what? I got your QRZ page up. I got it logged and everything right. I just said it wrong. Go figure. I got it. WH6EY. We got it, brother. Take care, 7-3.
Take care, my friend.
All right. Let me see here. I got to find my logbook again. Speaking of logbooks, might be a mute point at this point, but we'll give it a try. Anybody else hanging out? Anybody, anywhere? QRZ.
Kilo 6 Romeo Alpha Bravo.
Man, there's one left out there. Kilo 6 call. Come again?
Transmitting from San Jose, California. Over.
All right, you're up and down. Mother Nature is being not nice. I heard San Francisco, San Diego, something like that, California, but you faded real bad and then came back up. Well, let's try it again. Call sign one more time.
Roger. Call sign is Kilo 6 Romeo Alpha Bravo. K6RAB, over.
A6RAB. We'll get it done with that. Even if I lose you, I'm going to log you at 5959. You're not 59, but we won't tell QRZ. Your real signal is about a 5454 on the peaks when Mother Nature allows. How are you doing today? All well in your area?
Roger. Right now it's in 56 right now. It's cloudy here in San Jose, over.
All right, there we go. Ronald, San Jose, California. We have not talked before, so good to get you in the logbook, my friend. And enjoy that weather out there. Well, I guess you said it's cloudy. We got about the same thing. We're 47 degrees. I don't think we hit 56 today. Low 50s, 52, 53. Just kind of a gloomy day, man. I had to go outside and do a few things, and then I came back in the radio room. It's a good day to be inside. QSL?
QSL. 70, and good to hear you in the radio.
All right, Ronald, take care, brother. Thanks for shouting at me. Have a great day out there. God bless you and yours. Enjoy your Valentine's Day. Kilo 6 Radio Alpha Bravo, WJ7CAS, 7-3, bye. All right, anybody else? Anybody anywhere? QRZ. And I think the band has finally died. Last call. Anybody anywhere? QRZ. And I think I hear an Australian in there. Hi. I don't think I can get you there, but try one more time. I mean, I think I'm going to get it done. BK4ZEJ. How are you, young man?
Yeah, very good. Victor Kilo called Zulu Echo Juliet.
All right, Victor Kilo 4. What was the last part?
Zulu Echo Juliet. Zulu Echo Juliet. Go ahead.
All right, I think we got it. There we go. It's probably not going to give me your name, but we'll see if we've talked before. Nope, but hey, I got lucky. I said it was probably an Australian, and look at there. You're down in Australia. How you doing today, my friend?
Yeah, very good there, thanks. Very good. You're coming through at about 5.57 with me today here in beautiful Mackay. We're in about 1,000 kilometres north of the city of Brisbane. Go ahead.
Oh, Roger. All right, well, I'm going to log us both 55-55. I actually changed it. Usually I leave everything 59, but 5555 for QRZ if you need it. And I'm glad I can just get you. You are the last thing on my radio here. The fish finder has died off. It is dark here. I'm sure, let's see, you're in the morning time over there, so you're probably just getting ready to play, and I'm getting ready to pay. QSL?
Yeah, it's about midday, 5 minutes to 12 in the daytime there, so it's quite good. Very hot and humid, quite opposite to what you're going through at the present stage there. Go ahead.
All right, very good. Do you guys do Valentine's Day over there, or is that not an Australian thing?
Yeah, we do Valentine's Day. It's also the wife and my wedding anniversary. At least that way I can't forget it. There you go ahead.
All right, very good. Yeah, it's a big thing stateside. My wife don't want no part of it. She wants me to get her stuff out of the blue, so I'm off the hook. No, she's not. She don't want nothing. If I got something, she'd probably be mad. So I'm not going to get gouged for overpriced flowers today. QSL?
QSL, understand, yeah. Wife does enjoy Valentine's Day, but we do tend to spoil each other throughout the year. We employ each other's passion, mine for radios and hers collecting Jeeps. There, go ahead.
Collecting what?
Collecting Jeeps.
Oh.
We've got about 10 of them going.
All right, very good. Well, very good. All right, Eddie, you're fading on me fast, man. I'm glad we were able to get a little QSO in. I wish Mother Nature was nicer and we could just talk for an hour. That'd be fine with me, but I don't think she's going to allow that today. So, Eddie, I'm glad to get you in the logbook. Log is both 55 for QRZ, if that matters to you. We have not talked before, and I hope to change that in the future. So, Victor, Kilo 4, Zulu, Echo, Juliet, your friend over here stateside in Missouri, WJ7, CAS. Back to you for the final, if you could still hear me.
WJ7 CAS. Yeah, can still hear you quite well. I'll just wound the power up to 200 watts out of the IC77. But if you're having troubles, we will say thanks for the contact and see you later on in the van. So go ahead.
Yeah, Roger. Yeah, you peaked up a little bit there, but she's just petering out over here. 10 meters as dead as a doornail. You're the last little trickle on the waterfall for me. QSL?
Yeah, QSL there, Matt. Not a problem. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. We'll hunt around a little bit and see what we can find, and then get ready to get stuck into the working week next week. All the pleasure of meeting your acquaintance there, Matt, and hopefully we'll catch you again right on down the road.
All right, you bet, my friend. All the best, Eddie. Take care. Have a great afternoon in Australia. Whiskey Juliet 7, Charlie Alpha Sierra 7-3, my friend. Take care. All right, guys, I'm going to get out of here. I'm actually tired and thirsty and hungry and a whole bunch of stuff, so we're going to kill this. We've been going for 2 hours and 20 minutes. That's a lot of talking. All right, guys, take care. Whiskey Juliet 7, Charlie Alpha Sierra is QRT.